we are going to make a European cultured butter. I have definitely been getting more into DIYs. So yeah, let's make some cultured butter. Well, let's start off with a scale. We're going to tear it out. 1 liter container would have been ideal, but we're going to use this 6 liter because that's what we got. And then we're going to add 600 mLs of heavy cream to this container. Now this recipe calls for the heavy cream to not be ultra pasteurized, but that's all I can find in the grocery stores, and I looked around a lot. So we're going to give it a go. And we're using Fage, and it has to be with live cultures, and as you can see, this has live active culture. Add in 70 grams of plain unsweetened yogurt with live cultures. Then we're going to mix the two together, and then we'll put the lid on this, and we're going to put it in a relatively warm spot, ideally 75 degrees, and we're going to let this sit for 24 hours. You can put this in a jar and put it in a yogurt maker if you have one. And after 24 hours, this should be thick cultured cream with a few bubbles on the top. Okay, so we're just gonna zoom in and let you take a look at what it looks like before we put it. And I'm actually gonna put this inside of one of my cupboards. Okay, so this is it after 24 hours. Very thick. We are going to let it be refrigerated for another 24 hours. But yeah, that is the consistency after 24 hours. Okay, so this is the cultured cream after being in the refrigerator for 24 hours. We're going to get this inside of our mixing bowl. We're going to be using our stand mixer to whip this for, it says, it can take up to 5 minutes for this to mix, if you're using the stand mixer, and you are to mix it at high, so full speed, until the cream separates into butter and buttermilk. 2 minutes and 50 seconds. That's what it looks like. Keep going. Okay, so you truly have to be patient because I was about to give up on this because it was all just a bunch of whipped cream, and voila, it turned. Okay, so we're going to place a cloth down, and then we're going to pour our buttermilk. This was a very messy process. Please cover up your bowl and shake it out like that. Pretty easy. Okay, butter is out. Buttermilk is there, and you are going to squeeze this. And this is the buttermilk that we made into the fridge. Okay, so this is some cold water, and we're going to use that to rinse the butter. Until the water stays clear. To prevent butter from getting in my nails and wasting butter, I just going to use a glove. Put the butter back inside of the towel to strain it again. Okay, so at this point, I feel like my butter is really, really sacred, and I don't want it getting caught in the cloth. Okay, so for the most part, it's peeling out really good, so great. Okay, we're gonna rinse this again. Okay, this is what the water is looking like. We are going to strain this. All right, we're gonna add some sea salt, and we're gonna whip this. Let's make some whipped butter. So now you can add butter to your list of accomplishments.